And plenty of these Frenchmen have been down here representing their nation in rugby league against Australia. Dumas, Macedo, Chamarin, Savon, Garcia, Frisson, Cabastani, Toure, Cartier and Aymar. Balmain side, impressive one. Sirinen, Elias. Geyer is not playing in this match. Basella, Smith, Robinson, Davis, Mulvihill, Graham Lyons and Clint Robinson.
I thought they were a touch disappointing last night, Balmain. Even though Manly came up with a good performance to win that match, I thought that Balmain probably had a team capable of taking out this particular tournament. 20-14. Losers last night. I'll be looking to hit back against the French team. It would not pose a great threat, but it's a fairly slick outfit.
Benny Elias, the first of the Tigers, met by the French defence. That's Basella. Paul Sirinen, they won't like him too much. All that keen on tackling the big fast men. Beautiful pass for Robinson, but unfortunately it went to ground off the fingertips of Graham Lyons.
Yes, that was a try-scoring opportunity there. Lyons chimed into the back line just at the right time. Beautiful passes on the inside, opened the overlap. But unfortunately, Lyons couldn't hold on to the negative ball. And French side come up with the scrum win on the halfway line.
Demisdo. Dumas was the dummy half that occasion. He's a very good player, the blonde-headed fellow. That's him passing now. Cabastani, he toured with him down Australia a couple of years ago. Dumas again. Good passing, but ill-directed one there. Knocked down by the defence from Garcia. Basella. A bit of panic in the Balmain play, probably not necessary.
Very good tackle there from the French players coming across. They've been Shamara coming in the blind side of the Balmain player. So very scrappy opening for this game. Both teams are looking to use the football. There's Dumas getting involved at all times.
Savon, taking the legs up, staying in touch. Cartier. Demisdo, Dumas, Toure back for Dumas. Cartier. Inside the 20-metre line. They look okay with the ball, but more often than not, it seems to break down on that final pass. Dumas runs open to Blind. Picks up Cartier. Chip and chase. Cartier and Brian Smith, and Brian cleans it up in the in-goal. Still, it was something different, worth a try.
Yeah,
forcing the line drop out back on the hands of Balmain.
Good piece of play there. Cartier trying to arrive on time. Brian Smith getting back as a good sweeper does. Of course, the good thing for the French team is they will get possession once again.
Line drop out by former Union international. Wretched year with injury he suffered in the City Country matches last year. This is Cabastani. Good hands. Inside for Savon. 20-metre line. Ground gridded for this year's sevens, as it will be for the Tooheys Challenge. Dumas away for Demisdo, but he's going backwards in one heck of a hurry. Graham Lyons making the tackle. Lost a good 20 metres in that. Aymar. Frisson. Demisdo. Dumas. Knocked back by Will Robinson. 6 more tackles. Bad play, but nevertheless they come up with the penalty.
They've had a lot of possession, the French team. Unfortunately, haven't looked like breaking this Balmain line. Couple of passes just going to the wrong men at the wrong time. Dumas really needs to be the first receiver. He's lost that little bit of pace over the years. He's just being caught a little wide in their attacking forays. It's breaking down. fringe of the rucks.
Demersdow taking the Jumas. Play by Schumann. Jumas again. Letting a decoy go to the blind side. Sweeping it wide. And the Savant goes for the corner. Gets it in there. Good try by the French.
A tremendous try that one. He had a lot of work to do there, Savant. Looked as though he was going to be cleaned up by Clint Robinson, who is a very quick player for the Balmain club. There we saw the change of pace. Robinson had to change pace. And a lovely piece of finishing there. Just that half metre made the difference. Did a marvellous job to get inside the corner post there. The French team registered the first points. It was a very well taken try.
The conversion was unsuccessful. France leading by 4 points to nil. Sheridan works with Benny Elias. Elias again, wrapped up and shut down by Garcia.
Again, I stress Ray, Dumas is being caught out on the wing here. Really don't think he's got the speed. Well, that's a poor pass back inside. Another mistake from the Balmain team. France must make sure they've got their quick men out on their wings because there's plenty of speed in this Balmain outfit. Fortunately for the Frenchman, Balmain making a lot of mistakes with the football.
Demersdow. Very fleet of foot, this customer. Garcia. Cartier. Or Kemistani it was. Graham Annesley in charge of this game, putting the scrum down.
Well, Balmain have got 45 seconds to run in some points in this first half of football. I don't think the French defence is doing that good that they shouldn't have been able to register some points. Now we see Will Robinson getting involved, trying to spark something. Ryan Smith into dummy half. Good sliding defence from the French team here, but Davis back up the middle.
Balmain trailing by 4, coming up towards the half-time break. Graham Lyons can see the corner, he'll make it. Graham Lyons. Played for New South Wales. Went to Penrith for a stint last year, now with the Tigers.
It's been a long time coming, and eventually with simple hands, Ben Elias found Sheridan on the outside. Graham Lyons, 3 points out, another change of clubs, looking to impress. He gets the first point. Smith trying to take his team to the front. He's unsuccessful.
So 4 points all at half-time. Balmain making hard work of it against the French. Start of the second half, the Tigers and the Frenchmen. 4 points all. I was watching them as they went around for the half. Brian Smith was not at all impressed. He and Paul Sheridan, Benny Elias, they were laying down the law. Yes, they were saying, we're really making hard work of this. Here goes the French again. Savant. They won't catch this fellow. 80-metre run by Savant. The French go to an 8 points to 4 lead in. Another 2 still to come.
And you can bet your life that Brian Smith and Paul Sheridan are less impressed now. The dream start for the Frenchman. A couple of Balmain players got caught in defence here. The number 10, Clint Robinson, went in when he had to stay out. The inside man was covered, and that allowed a simple overlap. And a man with speed, Savant, the whole distance. Lovely try from the Frenchman, and the right place to score them.
And the conversion successful, so they enlarge the lead to 10 points to 4. And let me tell you, there's a couple of Tigers out there that are not very happy boys. Mulvihill, he'll play the ball now. Benny Elias decides to try and do it himself. 15 out from the French line. Paul Davis. Well, they're bumbling their way through this, the Tigers. Mulvihill, Brian Smith, courageous effort by him. Robinson will score. This is Clint Robinson.
Work on 2 parts there. Firstly, Brian Smith keeping the ball alive, batting it over his head. and allowed Clint Robinson plenty of speed. There we see it. Nice play in Robinson. Well, he's got 3 Frenchmen coming across in cover defence and still gets around them to score under the post. And that's just inexperienced, poor play from the Frenchmen. They overread the situation and it's cost them another 2 points.
There's the look on the face of Brian Smith. It's an anxious one. There's the conversion. That's successful. 10 points all, Balmain and France now. Shamara takes it about 5 metres into opposition territory. Dumas, Kabastani, looking to hand it off, but he's coughed up possession, I feel. Scrum will go down.
The amount of errors in this game has certainly helped the Frenchmen. It's slowed the play down. Really hasn't allowed Balmain to get any rhythm in their game at all. It's reflected on the scoreboard. We've seen a couple of shock results this tournament. I still think Balmain will probably get away with this one. It really has been a poor performance. Take nothing away from the Frenchmen. They've worked and battled hard and they've taken the opportunities when they've presented themselves.
Ball played by Mulvihill, no marker, so he pinches another 10. Benny Elias trails him through, improves it down to the 20 zone.
Only 6 in defence for France now.
Now Sirinen looms on the blind side. Good tackle by Kabastani. 12 metres out from the line. Lyons for Mulvihill. Now for Robertson. This is Smith out wide. Beautiful pass to Davis. Davis goes in for an easy try. Looked a shade forward the pass, I've got to say, on reflection.
It was a very flat torpedo pass. Unusual to see Paul Davis out on the wing. Let's have a look at it. Smith, one side of the line, might have been a touch forward. The one thing I will say, it took Cartier, the number 5 for France, 3 plays to get back on side. And that meant a lot of work for the other defensive players. It was his fault. He didn't make the effort to show the respect to his teammates that he should have.
Smith unsuccessful with the conversion attempt. Balmain leading now by 14 points to 10. First time in the game they've that tiger nose in front. Cartier. Good yards. I must say I'm impressed with this grinning idea that's been suggested years. It's now been brought into vogue. Will do nothing more than help both the referees and the players. Intercept by the Frenchman. Now he's away again. Savant. Lyons comes at him, but Savant. Viva la France picks up another try.
There's some celebrating being done once again. The crowd like to see upsets. They like to see the underdog successful. And France take the intercept here. Brian Smith, who's had a very good game out there, comes up with the mistake. And Savant, not the first time he's got to the try line tonight. Graham Lyons coming across, couldn't do anything about it. Scrappy play from the Balmain Tigers. This one to put France in front.
Shocking.
There's Alan Jones. Oh, why would you be a coach?
14 all with 1.5 minutes of time remaining. Sirinen putting Paul Davis into a hole. Will Robinson supports. They must, I was about to say they must score. Mulvihill had to go back and pick it up. Robinson waits to get it back. Robinson for the corner. Turns it inside. Intercepted by Demisno. He goes down the line. Comes to Big Sirinen. And he's put down.
Well, a crackerjack finish to this one. Into the final minute. They got big numbers. Dumas. Oh no, he's hit Shamara with the pass. For a moment there when the intercept was taken, it was going to be a win to France, but big Paul Sirinen was in cover defence. Balmain will win this one in the final minute.
Smith away and out to Clint Robinson. No, they've taken it a touch. I don't believe it. First tackle.
Oh, the desperation. Dumas, I'm said he didn't have much speed. He's come up with a great tackle from Clint Robinson.
We're heading for extra time in this one.
I'm not tipping anyone.
We'll be heading for extra time.
That's a great tackle.
First time in the tournament.
17 seconds. They haven't got it against the head.
Demisno wrapped up by Sirinen. the Balmain player. 14 points all and the full-time siren sound.
Well, like I said, Ray, France wouldn't pose much of an obstacle to Balmain, and the Tigers will win in the final minute. Let's have some extra time.
Now this tie break, first thing that happens, they form a scrum. The last team in possession, which was Balmain, they should have the feed.
Which means in retrospect it was a poor play by the Frenchman kicking the football. I wonder if he understood the rules. Again, it concerned Alan Jones with Graham Lyons. If France had finished the half of football with the ball in their hands, they'd have started with it again by kicking the football and Elias cleaning it up. We will see a scrum fed with a Balmain feed, almost certainly Balmain possession.
The first team to score a point becomes the winner. Brian Smith. Benny Elias. Now Davis inside for Will Robinson. Oh, great tackle. Mulder Hill, beautifully tackled there. Davis, quick hands for Smith. Now Clint Robinson, and Balmain wins the match. Balmain gets the prize. They will go through to the trophy final, whilst France will finish up in the plate division of the Coca-Cola 7.
Uncertainty of Sevens football certainly borne out in that game. In the end, the favourites got home. Made it look very tough against a very gallant French team who could certainly hold their heads up after that performance.
The Birds had extravagance here at the Sydney